What's going on, guys? It's Jesse at Humble Car Auto Spa, and today I wanted to walk you through our new shop car, a 2017 Porsche 911 Carrera S. Now, I've kind of wanted this car for a pretty long time. The guys over at HTC Dallas, which actually stands for Hey Cool Car, so awesome name. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you, Chris, for hooking me up. But they hooked me up with this awesome 911 Carrera S. It's a manual. It's got a great spec with extended leather. I love the spec, but I wanted to walk you through what a, quote unquote low mileage 911, the condition of this car, right? And a lot of times people assume like, oh, it's a Porsche and oh, it's only got like 25,000-ish miles, give or take. It must be in great shape. But upon further inspection, well, I'll walk you through it. So this car, the original owner must have put on some clear bra, probably from the dealer, if I were to guess, just based on the quality. And from a distance, like, it looks pretty good, right? But as we go up close, you can see the edges are really, really far off. And because they're not really tucked in, they tend to collect quite a bit of dirt. And you can see, like, the line going down the hood is pretty obvious. On yellow and white cars especially, it's really, really important to try to tuck in or get this edge as close as possible, because you do end up with these dirt lines, right? I mean, look at the mirror too, so you can see the mirror. It's, yep, pretty bad there. And so when we do clear bra, we definitely get it in tucked much closer so that you don't get those lines, or if the lines, if they have to exist, like obviously like right here, this is probably not a way we can tuck this in, but it's going to be right along an edge, so it's not quite as obvious. So you can see, like, especially around the lights and whatnot, yeah, you got quite a bit of spacing in these corners especially. And then that's just pretty much like it wasn't stretched correctly from the dealership. Now, you might be wondering, like, God, Jesse, why would they install something like this on this car? Well, you'd be shocked to find that this is honestly industry standard, right? This is up to industry spec, and that goes to show that not all clear bra is the same. Like, check out the Porsche crest, right? So first of all, it's not even aligned correctly, and second of all, look how they cut it. Ah, man, it looks super bad, right? Especially on yellow, it sticks out like a sore thumb. But that's industry spec for you, right? And I mean, even look down here, the cutouts are pretty bad, right? And so the clear bra did its job. So thankfully this car doesn't have any rock chips and whatnot. We'll be removing this clear bra. And for us, whenever you're removing old clear bra, there's always a risk of the paint lifting, depending on how old that clear bra is. You essentially have to go and really take your time with some steam and some heat and gently pull it off. Hopefully it doesn't lift any paint, so I guess we'll find out, right? So that's the clear bra. You can see, like, yeah, that definitely needs some work, but let's go to the paint, right? The paint must be in good shape, right? Well, it's okay. So I'm gonna take my light here, and you can see it's actually got quite a bit of swirl marks here. There you go, the camera's focusing. You can see, like, man, it's swirled up pretty good here. Now, Porsche paint in general, this particular color does not have a lot of flake in it. And so you're almost kind of left with a flat yellow. And so any type of swirl marks and water spots, you're going to see it pretty clearly. On camera, you can see it, but in person, it's even more obvious. Yeah, see, check it out, check it out. Yeah, it's in there. We're going to be doing a full two-step paint correction to get rid of all of that, really bring back this gloss. Like, you think it's shiny now, wait till we're done with it. And then after that, we're going to be following it up with our System X Max G Plus ceramic coating, which I throw on all my cars. I love that ceramic coating, so this is going to be quite the project.
3 hours later.
Well, guys, I wanted to give you a little bit of an unfortunate update, but it's also I want to illustrate why not all PPF is the same. So on this car, I spent the whole day removing old PPF, and so there was like PPF here, there's PPF down here. I'm gonna leave this trim on, but I want you to take a look at this, right? Do you guys see these lines right here? Now you guys might think like, oh, Jesse, it's probably just dirty, right? This line right here, this is PPF, it's still on there, but like, look at this line, right? That is not dirt. So what that is the installer who initially did this before me, when they cut and trimmed the PPF, I mean, here, check this out close. When they cut this PPF, They cut all the way through and it literally sliced the paint. Now, it's pretty rookie mistake. I mean, check this out. Yeah, it's pretty bad. So, when you're going to a skilled installer, one of the most important PPF skills, obviously, aside from the ability to lay cleanly and whatnot, is also the ability to cut clean too. So if you cut through the PPF and slice the paint, that's what it looks like. And on a yellow car, oh, it's the worst. I'm very disappointed, to be honest, because it's my first nice car. And when you're buying the car and it's just like, hey, my car has PPF, you think it's a good thing. But as we go and comb through the vehicle, you can see not all PPF is great. Very important lesson. Don't go to whoever's cheaper, go to who's good, right? And if they mess it up, make sure they do the right thing. And so with us, you know, thankfully we've never had anything, especially this ridiculously catastrophic, but you know, that's what you're paying for when you go to a specialty shop that only does ceramics and PPF. Like, that's their bread and butter. This is why. So this tool here is what's called a paint depth gauge, and it measures how thick of the material is on the paint. So, you know, it measures paint, it measures clear coat, and it gives you the number, and it's measured in mils, all right? So what we're gonna go ahead and do is we are going to measure this door, which does not have paint protection film, and this fender that does. So let's check it out. So we got 6.16 mils, that's really, really good. Let's measure another spot. Okay, that's 484, lower part of the door. Now let's go ahead and measure this fender here. We got 11.24, that's pretty good. Let's go to another spot. You got 1278, one more. Got 1197. So as you can see, the thickness of the film is quite stout. And so once this film gets laid on, it really does protect from rock chips and whatnot. But the best part is this. So you go to the panel where there's paint protection film and where there's none, and you can't tell there's a difference. And the reason why is because when we do film, we actually tuck underneath. So all these seams and edges you can see are wrapped really well. You can't even tell that it's there. You can see there's so many swirl marks. I mean, the finish quite literally looks dull and kind of lackluster. And this is not like a camera effect. This is truly what the paint looks like. And you compare it to this, and it's immediate night and day difference, right? Check that out. Wow. So not only does the paint correction get rid of swirl marks and scratches and water spots, that kind of stuff, but it dramatically improves the gloss and depth of that paint. Even for this Porsche paint, which does not have any flake in it at all, you can see, like, wow, look at that difference, right? All right, so we just got done doing the paint protection film. We got done doing the paint correction. Now it's time to lay some ceramic coating. So this is our best coating here, System X Max G+. This coating is rated, I mean, they rate it lifetime. I warranty it for 7 years. It's a fantastic coating, and it's the best of what we got. So we're gonna go ahead and apply it onto the 911 now. So we are finally done with the 911. Let's take a close-up look. So we spent a bunch of time doing the front end clear bra. So the full bumper, hood, front fenders, the mirrors, and all the way up till the top of the roof here got covered in clear bra. So all these high impact areas. Let's go take a peek at that first. So you see our seams are nice and tucked in. You don't have a line going anywhere near these edges, especially on yellow. You can see every single exposed edge, and so you can see like even our corners over here are nice and tucked. I know a lot of people, they say like, yep, we do clear bra, but what does their clear bra look like up close, right? So let's take a peek. Look at that, you can't even tell where the clear bra starts and the paint ends. Look at that. Speaking of the paint, this incredible finish that you're seeing here is a result of the two-step paint correction that we did beforehand, as well as the System X Max G Plus ceramic coating. So let's take a peek. I mean, look at that gloss, guys. Oh my goodness, it is incredible. Woo! That's shiny. And more important than just being shiny, like it's very hard to make a paint like this without any type of flake in there have like depth, you know, so generally it's a pretty flat looking paint, but this ceramic coating, once you add it on there, look at that gloss, man. It's amazing. We did do a couple of extra things. So like this black trim here, I did put paint protection film over it just because I know it's gonna scratch and it's driving me nuts. So I went ahead and laid the film over that. So now that's protected as well, but the end results look like this, guys. Look at that. Check out the wheels too, hold on. Wow. So they were black before. I sent them off to get powder coated. Now they're silver, and then once powder coated, I did the ceramic coating on it too. And look at the depth on these wheels, guys. I mean, usually silver wheels like this don't have this much gloss, but that's the finish of the powder coat as well as the ceramic coating doing its magic. So yeah, this has been one heck of a project, but I'm really happy with the way it turned out, especially considering the way it came in. It was pretty beat. So if you guys want this done to your 911, I mean, this car here took me dang near 45, almost 50 hours of labor, but the end results look like this, guys. If you've got a 911 or a cool car that you want to get done, let me know. I love working on cool cars. Clearly I'm a big old car nerd, and it's a blessing to just be in the industry working on these cars as well. So you can see our work is pretty good. The end results speak for themselves. It's Jesse at Humble Crew Auto Spa, signing out.